East Coast. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe it's lunchtime. Maybe it's breakfast. I don't know where you're living. You could be in Hawaii. You could be in Europe. You could be in Asia. I have no idea. But I appreciate you watching. We love that. I like when everybody tunes in. Be sure to hit the like button. And you already know, obviously, you got the notifications on because you're watching the show. So you don't have to subscribe to YouTube, or if you're in the Facebook group, I don't know what you're doing. But be sure to pop in, say hello. All right, Facebook is good. YouTube, getting the stream on. We're ready to go. Super, super duper. And we'll get right into the action here. So a lot of people want this stuff right off the bat. I get it. We'll tease a little bit. So you have to watch more than a minute to get the plays. Got to watch a little bit, Hey, Orlando, how are you today? Thanks for popping in. So I got some NBA lined up. I got a hockey game for us on the ice. And then that's it. It'll be a short little show. And then tonight, more Major League Baseball action. First pitch tomorrow, 1 o'clock or 1:05, 1:07, Jays and Yankees. Now we're going to start in hockey real fast because, I almost want to take Buffalo here again. Why do I want to do that? Because I'm nuts. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess, after the way they hurt us. But the Sabres, I don't know. I want to take them. Plus 170, 165, whatever it is. We do have another hockey play up there, but not much on the ice. I kind of like here. I just have the one game tonight at 10:30, like Vancouver there. Again, was leaning a little bit of Buffalo. Almost wanted to take Toronto here, but I settled on one play. It is a premium, but you'll get in the video because I didn't post it up as if a package because I don't always do that. Let's post all the picks up for today. So NBA last night, like we talked about, Pistons over. And I like the Bulls here against the Suns. I'll take the 7. I liked the Hawks yesterday here. Didn't quite get there, down from 6 down to 5. Lose by 7. But I will take Chicago here. 4 losses in a row. 6 or 7 down the drain. But I'm getting points. I'll take them. Maybe slightly on the under, but otherwise, that's what I like. It's a short card. It is what it is. Couple games. That's about it. The Pistons, I said I liked yesterday, haven't changed, although the line's actually gone up a little bit here since that. Bulls and Canucks. And looking for some baseball totals for tomorrow? I just posted them there. Why not? We'll pull them down. I'll put these in the chat too. Pistons. So, kind of like the Knicks a little tonight, Orlando. Nothing. I've not put any of my greenbacks on them, but I would lean to the Knicks there if you're interested. Robert, how are you? Thanks for popping in today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening if you're somewhere else. So it's a little shorty today. There's not much going on. Not many people, not many comments. Got a couple games already lined up. They are in here in the chat. They're in here on the screen. And honestly, I'm more working towards Major League Baseball tomorrow. Not just tomorrow, but that's something you got to look at days ahead. Looking for Friday's baseball already with lines, pitching matchups, stuff like that. I know people don't like baseball, but we can make money every day on baseball. Every day. We plan on it. We plan on it. First look, so we got the Final Four numbers up. Gonzaga was a nice big win for us. We didn't, put Michigan on. A lot of people had Michigan on the under. At least that was a split for you there. Not too bad. First look, listen, I have 2 games. I have both these games up already. Best bet and a moneymaker in both of these matchups. You could probably guess who I'm on in these 2 games. Shouldn't be hard to figure out. Miguel, how are you? Over Jazz, under Lakers. All right. I love our Jazz team. Down to 226 though here with this total. Down from 229. Somebody's sitting out because the line went from 8 to 5. So what happened here? I don't know. It's a game I looked at. I love the Jazz. You know that. We say it all the time in this room, but who's sitting out? Somebody's got to be sitting out. Eddie, thank you for the compliment. I enjoy you watching. And I like that people come in and share their thoughts, whether they're on the game I like or not, or even just come back and forth. So comments are appreciated. I know you're watching. I like that. Thank you. Baseball's gonna be fun tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we'll just live stream all day. I wanted to go to AC and watch the games all day tomorrow, but that's pretty lonely. Somebody's gonna be down there. You sit there for 12 hours. That's a rough one. Still recovering from the 4 days I was down there last week. 5 days for the March Madness. Exactly, Robert. There's just so much. I mean, the streaking in baseball, as good as a team is, they could still lose a couple in a row. And when you're laying 2-1, do I expect the Dodgers to go on a 5 or 6 game losing streak? Absolutely not. Can we pick them off maybe a game at home every once in a while when they're laying 320 and we're taking back 280? Absolutely. Mitchell's out. Okay, Lou. I figured again, guys, if I don't like the game, I don't dive into it. My first look at a matchup, and I don't get involved like that one. I like the Jazz, but I don't, they opened up at 8.5. It's not something I'm looking to lay double digits on the road. And then the line comes down. If we knew ahead of time that something's happened, we might have jumped on that under. It's come down a few points. The line's come down. Although even with Mitchell out, I'll tell you what, at 5, I like 5.5, Lou, better than I like 8.5. So I could very well maybe think about putting a play out on the Jazz right now at 5.5. Let's add Jazz. Jazz minus 5.5. I'll take a shot here. Take a shot on the Jazz. How do I feel about the Spurs game? You know how I feel about the Spurs. They're crap. I do not like the Spurs. I lean on Sacramento. 2.5. Give me the Kings. Another total's come down 2 points. A little more comfortable maybe taking the under and then Sacramento, but I can't back the Spurs. Spurs are not a team I'm interested in. Same with the Dallas Mavericks. Although the Mavericks are also sick to our stomach Boston Celtics team we don't like to play on. So you get 2 piles of garbage getting together. We're just going to avoid it. We'll stay away. My head coming at you in 3 days. So anybody who's got the Lakers, I hope you're running from those tickets. Jump on your Jazz and your Nugget futures here for the West, because I don't know what we're getting out of Lakers with AD. Who knows? I don't know what people think. Like they're just going to come back and dominate. That's not happening. That is not happening. I don't care if LeBron takes a month off to rest. It's not happening. He's not beating deeper teams by himself. Take that Jazz, take the Nuggets. Heck, grab a Phoenix one if you really want to be froggy and take a leap. Gloria. I threw some picks at Gloria. I'll put them back up. We'll put them up for you. They're there in the chat, and I also have them posted here on the side. We're going to add one more to this one. Hold on. There we go. That's your total ticket here for the show. Yeah, I like the Kings. Kings playing good. I don't feel good about laying those kind of numbers, but do I think the Lakers are good? No. Do I think the Bucks could win by 15? Yes. Am I going to bet it? No. Look at what I'm betting. It's on the screen. Those are the games I'll be looking at. Listen. There are going to be days. You've seen it. If you've some college basketball days early in the tournament, we've had tons of games. 20 games before the season ended. Baseball. I got 5 tomorrow. I might add a couple more. We'll see. I have no totals posted yet for tomorrow. I'm on almost a little wait and see here with this ball situation. I heard it's supposed to be a dead ball, but the homers are up. You see some guys dominating, some not. So I want to see how that plays out in real time before I really jump on kind of totals. I almost put out the Brewers and Twins under. That was a game I was looking at. When I was doing my write-up on that game, I said, you know what? I like the under in this game also, but I'm like, I'm going to erase that. It's still sitting at 8. I kind of like that one to go under. And the Yankee line's already moved to the under, 8 to 7.5. We've seen Atlanta go from 7.5 down to 7. Dodger line 11.5 to 11. Padre line has gone up 8 to 8.5. Mets 7 down to 6.5. I'll tell you what, that's an interesting one there. So we've seen a couple moves there, 8 to 7.5 in Tampa. And I've said I'm looking to fade away on little Kershaw here, but I'm not on the road. I don't want to at home because the number's just not good enough. Take him back 200, 190-ish. I want him at home when he's laying 280 and I'm taking back 240. Here the value of taking a dog is not. I mean, at this point, you could, what's Kershaw? Let me pull up his run line number for today. At 135, I'm thinking we might jump on the Dodgers because I think they could score 10 runs. The thing is they're going to score 10 runs every game. That's why, with the Dodgers, we got to find some spots to take back a nice little juicy number there. And taking back 190. I'm not taking back 190. It's not like Jermaine Marquis, some guy's going to come in and lock up Betts and friends in this lineup. So, for tomorrow, this could easily be an added premium pick for sure. For sure. Hey, see what I got cooking. I can't believe baseball's tomorrow, man. Jeez. We got baseball tomorrow, and next thing you know, it's going to be like August and preseason football, and then it'll be the midday money will be baseball, and the late show will be. Hi, we're talking about ACC football, SEC football, MAC football, Sun Belt. It'll be every night. It'll just be like how we started here. It started with conference tournament previews. August is going to be college football previews the last 2 weeks. Then we'll do some NFL that first week before the season kicks off. Midday money will be a college football pick every day. One pick a day in college football. All right, Terry. Yeah, listen. I mean, it's fun. Never bet on Rays except on going to the game. Well, we like the Rays, so you'll be happy to know you'll be able to bet some Rays games because I think they're going to be a playoff team. I like them to win the East here. I have high hopes for the Tampa Bay Rays. So it's an added bonus for you. Although I didn't play them tomorrow, why? I wanted to take a little glass now. I pull it up. I could pull it up on the screen here. Where is it at? I said I got a little glass now. Where is it? It's not Q&A. You'll appreciate this one. Here we go. Glass now, plus 800 for AL Cy Young. So I think he's got good stuff. He stays healthy. I think this team can put up some runs. And again, we got a couple other things cooking in. I mean, these I just put up with we did these a couple weeks ago or last week. It seems like it was forever. We threw up some props, and we've added a couple to it as we did last night. Bueller, Snell, Woodruff. These are three. And I added DeGrom to this mix last night just because it's a shorter number. But I tell people here, you guys aren't looking to lock up 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 8,000 for props for 6 months. That's not what the everyday kind of fun gambler does. That's maybe $10 here on your favorite team to win, something like that. But that's why I throw out something crazy like 1,001. So you put $10 on, you make a little bit if you tie it up for. Phoenix is good. I know they're good, Ken. Listen, I like the Bulls here. They've lost a few in a row. Phoenix off a tough game. They won last night. We like the other way. We like the Hawks there, but just because you're good doesn't mean you're going to cover. Good teams win. Great teams cover. And I think Phoenix is great, and I think they're a really good team. But tonight I'm against them, Amir. I'm leaning on the Bulls here. I'll take the points with the Bulls. Again, folks, it's just listen. Teams are good. Dodgers are a great team. They got a guy on the hill tomorrow laying $240 to win 100. That doesn't mean he's going to win. Dodgers are predicted to win 105 games. That means they're going to lose 57 games out of 162. And if they're going to be laying on the road, minimum of 190 every game. Let's just average that up to 200 because at home they'll be laying 3. Bueller will be laying 340 versus teams. I mean, the run line, you won't find a 1.5 run line. You'll be up to 2s and 2.5s when they get into the 350 range, like old Randy Johnson type games back in the day, Pedro games. So average out the Dodgers losing 2-1. So 55 games, they come into 110 losses. And if you bet them every game, 105 wins, that's a losing season. We'll take the Yankees. I'm a Yankee fan. Do I think they're going to win 95, 96 games this year? I don't think so. I mean, Kluber and Tallon, I threw up there as a wild card for Cy Young. Those guys are healthy, and the lineup stays healthy. I mean, Stanton and Judge. Sanchez is a 180 hitter. I could hit 180. I mean, I could go baseball and hit 180 right now. No doubt about it, even at 47 and fat. No problem. Pay me $10 million a year. That lineup is all or nothing. Injuries creeping up all over the place all the time. And that's a public team, and you're going to be laying extra money. It's like Alabama in football. You're laying extra 2-3 points every game. Gonzaga, laying extra points. Michigan, like any kind of name brand, you're going to be laying extra. And just because they're better doesn't mean anything, especially in baseball with the money lines. So back to the Phoenix Suns. Are they better than the Bulls? Hell yeah, they're better than the Bulls. 7 points better tonight? I don't think so. Hey, Glory, we had the Hawks last night. Remember I said, listen, that line was 6.5. It was down to 5.5 by the time we came onto the show, from midday money to late lines. No doubt route on the Zags trap. Our best bet yesterday. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, 5-1 on 8. Listen, we could pull out a lot of trends, Amir. Let's just, you know what? If that's the case, take the under, because these guys have been, Bulls have been on good under runs. You just can't. I love trends. I like my trends. I follow them. They're good to know. You just can't blindly bet them. You can't blindly bet them. Especially, I mean, it looks like it's a good play to 7. What if somebody's 5 minutes before the game, somebody's like, you know what, I'm sitting out today. We won yesterday. I'm taking the night off. My wrist hurt. My back's bothering me. I got some Patty from Flagstaff, I flew in to hang out with me. Who knows what these guys are thinking? I can't get involved. I said it last night. How do you put your money on a game in the NBA when the players don't care enough about that game to even play? And they're getting paid 10, 15, 20, $30 million. And I'll try to find a winner for everybody. But I can't put hard money on that. How can you? Wait till the playoffs. That's terrible. Terrible. Hey, Kraft, how are you? Thanks for popping in. All right, I'll repost the pics for everybody again. And then we'll wrap this up like a Christmas present. Come back tonight for baseball. Baseball tomorrow, if you haven't already. Listen, tomorrow morning, I'll mention again tonight. Get the 3-day pass down there. You'll get baseball tomorrow. I got a 5-pack up already. So you get that. Final Four, 2 winners up, including best bet. Baseball, NBA, you got it all. Go get it. $14.5 in the Final Four. It was 13.5 last night. First four, the Final Four, UCLA. We had them to start. We had them that start there over Michigan State. Nobody gave them a chance. How about that? Right? How about that game? And here they are. I think they lost 4 straight coming into their conference tournament, if I remember correctly. That's it. We're out of here. 10 o'clock tonight. Baseball, front and center. And then we'll do a quick look at whatever NBA is up for tomorrow. But more baseball. It's all about baseball. Cash on a diamond, people. I'll see you tonight, 10 p.m. Thanks for watching.